know that you have a beautiful flower inside of you waiting to bloom? We all need love and we need community. Do you know that you're such an incredibly beautiful, regal flower? And why keep it in hiding? We want you to come out of the closet. We're waiting. We're here for you, the Tulip Love community.
We all need healing, and some of us need more than others. And sometimes we're not in touch with those parts of ourselves that we need to work on.
People who are interested in tulip love therapy are interested in meaning, in the meaning of their lives. And usually they have both a psychological orientation and an orientation of faith. And that's why being with this kind of people is in itself a very enriching experience.
Tulip means perfect love, and at the healing events, we're creating a space to feel this sacred vessel of the tulip, like a sacred womb, and you're invited to go back into a very sweet and innocent place. We're recalling also times when we were children and we were playful and happy about life, and life is so hard that we sometimes shut down, and this is a safe container for us to feel that tender blossom in us, but also we're celebrating it with an enactment or a little bit of drama therapeutic interventions where we're becoming kings and queens. So that is that regal self that we're developing. And it's really beautiful to see when a king sits with his little teddy bear. We're working also with sort of the stuffed soft animals, because that brings us back to our childhood good energy that we had. Hopefully we had good childhoods. And then when we bring that into a mature place in our lives, we're integrating the inner child with the regal self, we can move forward in a different way. There's a breakthrough there that when we bridge that place, something opens up in ourself, in our being.
During the Tulip Love Community Women's Evening, I felt really relaxed. I felt that we communicate in a different level. I felt the inner glow going out, I felt it. People were talking to me in a different way. I was smiling the whole day, I was relaxed, and it was really good.
When I was sitting on the regal throne some nights ago, I felt incredible. I had a fantastic experience, one that was both serene and sublime, one that uplifted me in a way that has rarely been done in my life before. I felt that a sense of empowerment.
I really got the most benefit out of the regal part of it, is really owning that part that allows myself to be royalty and be treated in a very royal way. And because you're treated in a royal way, that's when you tend to treat other people in a royal way. And we could create a royal world.
I feel that most of us have trouble growing up, actually, and we carry inwardly a little wounded child that is almost inevitable, and that's why our lives maybe don't work as they should. So I find that Tulip Love Therapy is a way in which the inner child is healed and through that inner child we can grow into maturity and into authority, being queens and kings of our own lives, and be aware of our charisma and attract to our lives the kind of people that we really deserve.
So one of the things that we do in the first part of the event is to connect to our heart, and we imagine that our heart is a vessel like a tulip, and we clear it, and the more we empty ourselves from our sorrows and pains and disappointments in love and all kinds of things in life, the more we'll have space for new love. And then we work also on a special meditation, also Tree of Life meditation. So we're bringing the energy up, and we're actually creating a blossom within, and also working with a higher self and our higher consciousness. And it creates a really beautiful bridge between that inner tender heart space and the inner tulip and the childlike innocent place that we have inside ourselves with the regal part in ourselves. And that's why the Tulip Love community is working really beautifully, because it combines two aspects of ourselves that are seemingly sort of opposite, but they're actually intertwined if they're connected in a really gentle way.
The Tulip Workshop sets apart from other modalities because it's combining a lot of spiritual practices. It's allowing you to be yourself in the space where you want to be, and it draws you out into the process of doing the physical healing as well as the emotional and the spiritual healing.
I always feel after this kind of meditation for days, I feel energized and truly more grounded in on this planet Earth, whom we love very dearly.
This is the treatment, the tulip treatment. This is really, really a place to go to. If you feel like you need to get away from, even for a few minutes, this is the place to go.
And don't forget to say something really beautiful to a friend of yours or anybody on the street, because if you really look beyond the critical mind and beyond the harshness of the world, we're all really beautiful. And we live stress-based societies, and we're touch-deprived, and we forget to connect to ourselves, and we forget that we need community, and that's what the Tulip Love community is about.
I would like to share what I've learned from the Tulip Temple, both as a healer and a recipient. I learned what true service is, and I also learned about the natural healing abilities I have when I put the healing and the love of another, make that more important than anything else.
I've also learned the same thing. I've learned that to give is to receive, and when you're honoring somebody, you're also receiving back tenfold of love, and it's just a sacred service. It's a beautiful thing.